nothing. The average black person can do that, but we so worried about what motherfuckers think about us. Oh, I gotta be here, I gotta be here. No, you gotta sit your dumb ass down. Sit your stupid ass in the house. What you keep getting up running out the house every day for? You gotta run in the house. Sit your ass on that fucking computer, do some research and fix some payment joint, see, but I can get removed. Let me get that together. Your credit. Okay, do I need an education? Or do I need to go in here? Think about it. The time people spend on Instagram every day in a week, they could have learned the whole trade offline, some digital shit.
Mm-hmm.
Could have got some digital money.
Mm-hmm.
All this shit is about digital real estate. Don't let these people fool you. Tell you, oh, if you ain't got no real estate, if you ain't got no business, you don't need to have no business or no real estate to get $1 million out here.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to have none of it.
Okay.
Because when you have a business or when you got all this shit that everybody playing, these niggas keep running game about people about what the Rockefellers did. That, you know that was in 1403? When they got all the property in America? You know that was 1403. Niggas running old game on you. No, you better get into this digital shit and figure out, damn, how can I get some bread? How can I make some shit happen? How can I have some things? Generational wealth is this. You know what generational wealth is? Watch this. Let me call my man Bill real quick. Because these motherfuckers be lying to people out here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Talk heavy.
Watch this. Call my man Bill from State Farm. I'm going to show you.
I thought you was talking about Bill Cosby. I didn't know what Bill was.
I couldn't call Bill.
No, I ain't know. You know,
I mean, see if Bill answers. My man from...
Oh.
Hey, Bill. Hi, happy birthday, Bill. How you doing, man? How long you been working for State Farm, Bill?
6 years.
6 years. So you've been in the insurance game for a long time, right?
Yep. What's going on?
How many Americans got policies just in case they die, their kids and their family gonna be all right? How many Americans you think?
Americans?
Yeah.
It's with family with kids. It's about 20 to 25% of the population.
Got insurance policy, so if they die, they're gonna leave their kids with something. They're gonna be cool. They're gonna be able to start their life. About that, huh? How much?
I think overall, right? Overall, but if you break that down to blacks, it's a very small percentage.
Like,
most people have insurance policies, but it's through their job, right? But they don't own that policy, so it's just like their medical coverages. They lose that coverage.
All right, now listen. All right, so these people understand if you want to leave $1 million to your kids or whatever, you know what I mean? How much a month?
You know, it depends on the person's age because with insurance, the younger you are, the less expensive you are. As you get older, and then life happens, you know, if you smoke, medical conditions happen, things of that effect.
All right, so just say if I'm 19. If I'm 19, I got a nice job, I'm starting my life, I'm 20, I want to get a good insurance policy, I might got a kid to leave him some money.
I'll give you a quote on that right this second.
Yeah, I'm 19 or 20. I got a good job. I want to leave some real money to my kids. Bill, how much is that? How much do I need to pay a month?
All right, so let's do 1 second. Amel, say he's 20.
Yeah, 20.
Right? Don't smoke.
Don't smoke. No diseases.
Now, once again, the easiest way in the game is term insurance.
Okay.
That's the least expensive way. Whole insurance is much more expensive.
But term go out at a certain age. So you just spent all this money your whole life and it go out. So what if you live past 60?
Well, there's options. So say for instance, most people get into this person is 20 years old.
Okay.
Right? So he's, assuming this person get married, have kids, right? So if he gets a 30-year term insurance policy, right? So for the next 30 years, if anything happens to him, the house would be paid for, the kids would be through college, or whatever, they're 30 years old now. So you figure the house would be paid for, kids would be done, wife would have something to fall back on, right? So then you move forward, the wife, she's about the same age, she's 50, she's got to make it until she's, whatever. But at least the house and the major stuff is done, right? The other side to that is, once again, he'll get the payoff, right? But the other side is if he wants whole life insurance to take him through the rest of his life, I'll give you a quote for that also. So and there's another option too. So say for instance, we have a policy called return of premium. So with return of premium, say for instance, like you just said, you live 30 years, right? You make it, right? So State Farm will give you back every penny that you put into that policy. So if you had $1 million policy, when you turn, 30 years from now and you're still living, we'll give you a check for everything that you put into that policy. It's like a built-in savings plan, and that's one of the most popular plans, actually. But if you do a 30-year, we're going to do $1 million, right? It's going to cost you monthly. Hang on for 1 second here. We're going to call him, and he's in good shape, so he's going to be super preferred. So $1 million policy will cost him $66.99 a month.
$66.99 a month for $1 million policy, and he's 20 years old. So he can get that right now. So if he expire, he die. Listen, if he pay for the policy and two months from now he die, from when he started off, he getting that his daughter getting that $1 million.
If he pays for the policy, like if he say you write the policy, right?
Right now.
Right? And you give me money, you're covered. You walk outside my door, get hit by a car, boom, you're covered.
So
because we've exchanged policies.
And through the will and everything, he could say his daughter that if he expired, say if he 19, 20, he died when he 30, he expired, right? His daughter, he could write out to the will, I want my daughter to get this money, this much time. She wanted this money, this much time. Do the whole
That's correct.
Thank you.
That's correct.
All right. So, all right. Thank you.
The only thing with that though is remember that's the trust. So you got to trust your trust. You know.
Yeah, I know.
But here's the one that's that same scenario, right? So if he lives to 30 years from now, and he lives, then the policy's over. If he dies, but if he lives, rather, I got it backwards. The scenario that I just gave you, right?
Yes.
Is if he dies before 30 years, that's what he'll get, right, for $69. But if he lives and he wants all of his money back, it's going to cost him $153, right? $153. It's $1 million policy. If he lives 30 years from now, he's going to get a check 30 years from now for $61,000. So they'll give him a check. If you live, they'll give you a check back, every penny that you put into the policy.
All right, well, Pete, thank you, Bill. I just wanted to call you. I'm going to hit you up later, all right?
Hey, yeah, definitely, because I want to talk to you.
Yes, sir. We going to talk more about this so we get out into the community, all right? Thank you. I'm going to call you. Only thing I'm saying to say this, $66 a month. The reason I'm saying this because we got all these fucking fear hustlers on fucking Instagram selling to our people that if they ain't got this, you ain't got a business. A business is a lot of fucking liabilities. If you got a restaurant, you got to have consistent food. You got to keep serving, and there's not too many motherfuckers that know how to do consistent food because when you got a black business, you always got people within the black business that's going against you. They want to be you. They think they worth more money than you. They think they need this. Motherfucker used to cook, man. You listen to your girl and your homies talking about something, you making my restaurant what it is, but I got to take care of all the liabilities, the bills, the lights, the water, the cleaning, the inspections, and all this shit. So what I'm saying is, we really got to wake the fuck up. I'm a dude, I get up every day and I work. I don't ask nobody, I don't blame nobody. I wasn't mad at nobody when I went to the penitentiary. It wasn't nobody's fault. I choose to get up every morning when I lived in Philly and commit crime. I committed crime, I went to jail, I did my time. Anybody that know me in jail, I wasn't crying, bitching, whining, or none of that. I was in that thing doing my motherfucking time. I mind my business. I ain't come home mad at the homies. I ain't come home mad at homegirl that left me because she didn't left me. I left her when I decided to commit crime and go to it ain't about what I bought her, what I did for her, none of that. I gave my life to the streets. So if you out there, you giving your life to the streets, don't go to jail and be burning nobody's fucking phone up. And be mad at nobody and talking about the homies, they ain't shit, they rats, and they did this. No. Get the fuck out of the street game, Neffs. Because all you dudes out here playing in the street game and ain't nobody winning. I don't see no victories out. Ain't nobody out here win the championship of the United States of America street game yet. You show me a nigga. Show me. And all the niggas you worship is niggas that's fallen, they fell, they went to the prison. Name the biggest niggas that did the drug game, they in prison. They in prison. These are the niggas you salute. Niggas ain't win. And then you got niggas that got a regular job that's walking down the street, niggas that got money. Okay, a nigga might be willing to deal and get a 19-month run, get a 1-year run. He go to jail for 20, 30 years. Main man that had the job, he lacked it. Number one, freedom is worth more than any dollar in the world. This dude that stayed out of jail that had the job that was a square, that was the nut ass nigga, he traveled the world. He took care of his daughter and his kid. His daughter and his son, they was there to see their father. They was there through the problems of life. He was there to give them experience and wisdom and game. Main man right here that had the 19-month run, they had all the drug money that was out here with all the cars, fucking all the bitches and doing all that. He in jail. His daughter going from nigga to nigga, trying to figure out life, niggas taking advantage of her. His son trying to emulate him because the homies on the street corner telling him, man, your dad, man. You just like your dad, man. Your dad was a real nigga. No, your dad was a dumb nigga, man. Because your dad gave up on y'all. Your dad wasn't no real nigga. He was a dumb nigga. Because your dad said, you know what? I'm going to go after this shit more than I'm going to go after you. But sometimes I don't even blame your dad because a lot of y'all dads went to the penitentiary when they were still teenagers trying to figure out life for themselves. So they wasn't even adults yet. But whatever the case may be. But we got to start reframing all this shit that's going on out here. This Instagram shit, let me tell you something. Friends, family members, associates, whoever, stay the fuck off Instagram, man. And this is why I'm telling you with the disrespectful shit. Because what I'm seeing now, I just try to patch something up with somebody the other day. And I went to somebody and said, yo, man, you that shit. He said, man, once you get online and disrespect me, it's over. People is getting online disrespecting people. They ain't minded. They can't get no money. None of that. They think that's the trend. You're not Cat Williams. Cat Williams ain't going there with a plan to go viral. Cat Williams going in there to talk about people that he know where he has some beefs or pride or whatever with about directly. That was Cat Williams. A lot of y'all fucking up relationships and boundaries and all that shit with people that y'all don't even know. Because y'all going on Instagram disrespecting all type of people thinking that's the new wave and don't even know you blocking your blessings. Because there's other niggas that see it. Because I know something. If I don't fuck with you, if I don't know you and I see you don't, that's your people with you, I'm definitely not going to fuck with you. You talk bad about your people, I'm not fucking with you. So we got to take this thing. If you're not on here to make no money, be on here to be in a crowd in the stands and just look at this shit. But you got to figure out something that you want to do. And stop worrying about what people going to say about you. Now, think about this. I was a nigga. Think about this. Hold up, cuz. Stay right here. I don't even think you got none in here, cuz. Hold on, watch this. This shit will be look. Listen, you gotta understand this. Think about this, y'all. It was early one morning. I was in Nanny's house. I got up. I said, I want to make a video about when somebody gets shot and they laying on the ground. They get shot, they're laying on the ground, and I want to make a video so people can understand that this is where you at. This is the last moment sometime. And I said, don't wait until it's too late to want to change. I laid on the ground. I put ketchup on my head, right? I literally put ketchup on my head as I laid on the ground, had it all on my head, and I told him this. This is all I said. Don't wait till it's too late. I said, don't wait till it's too late that you can, the ambulance is getting closer, but you think it's getting far because you're checking out the change. Don't wait until it's too late to change your life. Just so happened while I'm doing this, a police officer is driving up, and they think somebody really shot. I had to explain to them, no, I ain't shot. I'm just doing the video. But when I'm saying I did that video, you know how many motherfuckers were sitting there in the group chat talking about I'm goofy, I'm a clown, I'm this, that, and the third, and oh, this nigga is retarded, he's goofy, that nigga went to jail, he crazy, old head's a nut, all this weird shit. He's a weirdo. All I did was take this, put ketchup on my head to show the example of how niggas be, but it was ketchup, it wasn't a real thing. Most of y'all seen the real thing of dudes laying on the corner around the way with their fucking brains blown out. I'm just sending a message to the young people like, don't wait until it's too late. They thought I was crazy. So as I'm seeing people sending me stuff like, damn, he was talking about, I'm like, there ain't about nothing. I kept doing my thing. I didn't stop. I called Gil. I said, Gil said, man, niggas keep calling me all day about this video, bro. Niggas think you crazy. Wow. I said, all right, cool. Guess what I did? I kept going about my business. I didn't stop because guess what? By me being in the penitentiary, me having to deal with them racist white folks, me understanding, reading, and understanding who I was as a black man and my job and my duty to our people, I didn't give a fuck. A lot of y'all hear all that noise and y'all give a fuck and y'all stop being you. Imagine if I stopped being me, I wouldn't have been a millionaire. I wouldn't have been a millionaire. I don't be out here asking nobody for nothing. I don't be out here thinking nobody owe me nothing. I got up every day and I work hard for mine. I ain't entitled. I ain't mad at nobody in the industry, nobody that I grew up. I ain't mad at nobody. Because I came home and I worked every day. I don't have to hit nobody up to pay my bill. I don't have to do none of that. All my shit took care of. Everything I took care of. I sleep peacefully and soft at nighttime. I got my shit together. Black people need to listen. Take a step back. Stop taking this social media shit and start being in people's business and worrying about people and being entitled. Don't nobody owe me shit. Gil didn't owe me shit. Gil never owed me shit. Just because of my cousin. You see what I'm saying? We got in the game. He didn't owe me shit. I didn't call. This nigga used to be mad because he might go 2-3 years and I don't even call him from the penitentiary because I'm in there hustling. Everybody that know me from the penitentiary know this. how I got most of my bread in jail, I had 15 jobs, and you're only supposed to have one. I'm in the motherfucking mountains with the most racist white people in the history of life, and I'm moving right around the motherfuckers. I'm sliding around and shit like it ain't nothing. They're like, damn, Wallo, Ski a dickhead. I don't even worry about him. What he gonna say? Ski not gonna kill me in here because I'm not gonna get in an altercation with him. What he gonna say? I'm gonna break Ski the fuck down because Ski gonna realize, oh, he's crazy. He don't even give a fuck. I don't, Ski. I don't give a fuck that you think I'm a nigga and you think my people is monkey. I don't give a fuck about none of that, Ski. And they're like, damn, I don't give a fuck about none of that. My thing is, I got a date to go home, Ski. You don't like me, so now, you know what I'm doing? Breaking them the fuck down. They ain't even worried about me no more. They see me outside my cell when I ain't supposed to be outside my cell. I got a broom. I ain't even a block worker. I'm a voluntary block worker just so I can move around the prison. Sweeping and shit. That's why I be in here sweeping for no reason. I be getting flashbacks. Just for recreational shit. Sweeping, I'm out my cell. I'm passing shit off. They're like, look at what. Next thing you know, I'm down in the kitchen working. You gotta think about this, cuz. I worked in the kitchen. I was a cook. I was a chef up north. I wasn't gonna get left up north, but I was a chef. I was a night cook. Me and my man, shout out to Psycho, Uptown, Philly. Me and my homeboy Psycho, we was a night cook, Greatest Fort Penitentiary, the largest penitentiary in Pennsylvania. I was a chef. I was a block worker. I was a clothing exchange worker, where you exchange your browns. I worked in an outside warehouse, right? And I worked anywhere where they just needed somebody to work for no reason, just to get out my cell.
I know one time you was shoveling some hay or some shit.
No, I used to make
outside
manure.
Manure,
I
shit.
used to take the trash. I used to take the trash to slop, and I used to mix it in this joint and lay it on the film for like fertilizer and lay it on the ground. I had 1,000 jobs, cuz, and I had a jumper, dirty jumper. I used to have one because guess what? The police, every time they see me, I had a dirty jumper on, so they're like, that nigga somewhere working, don't pay him no attention, and they didn't. But all the cool niggas was in there. Oh man, I ain't. Especially one thing about Philly niggas. Philly niggas are the most coolest niggas on the planet for nothing. For nothing, cuz. For nothing. A nigga gonna tell me, yeah, man, you ain't doing what? You pop. You just asked me for a check? And I told you I'm gonna give you a job? Get you a job with somebody? Oh, I ain't doing that. The #1 killer of black people in America, especially ghettos, is niggas is too cool. I don't give a fuck what they do. They too fucking cool. Oh, I'm a rapper, but I don't talk to nobody. I don't network with nobody. You's a dickhead. Why are you rapping, nigga? You don't even know how to move around and deal with people. One of the most crippling things that happened in black America, I don't know who told black people that it's not all right to talk to other black people that they don't know. Who the fuck told black people that? Oh no, don't talk to nobody. You dickheads took on the street mentality. You got all these civilians out here, they tapping into street culture. When I was a street nigga, this was the culture. The culture, and let me break a couple things down. I'm gonna break that down, I'm gonna break the snitch down, I'm gonna break a lot of shit down. The culture of the street game was this. Because I'm doing shit that's illegal, I can't just be dealing with anybody. Because I don't want nobody to be in my business of what I'm doing. That was the street mentality. So the street nigga, he couldn't fuck with everybody, which is cool. You can't be familiar. That's a little game where you can't do too much. But the regular civilian, you can talk to anybody you want to. But you got regular civilians taking on the street mentality, especially, do you know what's so much of a turn off? When I hear when I hear women say street lingo, that's the biggest turn off. I don't care how pretty you look. You just look nasty to me now. You taking on the street mentality. You're supposed to be a beautiful woman. You beautiful, and you saying street shit. Everything that's corny, that's dick eating. You whip like baby girl. You didn't turn me straight off. I don't care how bad you is. You turned me straight off because you took all this beauty, all this look, all this stuff you building. You went and got your body done, your teeth done, all that shit to let me know that you just want some neighborhood nut shit. You want some neighborhood nut shit. You did all that beauty. You beautiful as shit, sister. You did all that to let me know my whole thing is about street mentality. I want to be hip. I know all the sayings. I know all the gossip. I know everybody's business. So you beautified yourself to still be running around the way like you ain't never do nothing? You look stupid as shit, baby girl. You're still beautiful, but I'll pass. Keep going. It don't make no sense. You shouldn't be on this slammed out. You got your beauty to enhance yourself, to position yourself in life. Number 2. Newsflash, and this coming from me. Please stop talking this real nigga shit. Please stop talking you a stand-up nigga shit. Please stop talking that. Because to all you quote-unquote street niggas out there that's talking about you this and that, I need to ask you a question. You niggas never been tested to even tell. You niggas even never went through the test to be able to say if you a street nigga, or if you a real nigga, or if you stand tall like City Hall. Oh, I'm a stand up nigga. When did they have you in the district? When did they put you in that room and ask you about some bodies or something? When? What is you talking about? You can't say you're an MVP if you never played the game and scored the points to be an MVP. Oh, I'm an MVP. You never got it. How? But everybody out here, I'm a stand-up nigga. And I just want to break this down because I don't glorify no street shit because that's my past life and that's over with. That shit buried. That shit ain't do nothing for me. It ain't do nothing for me but introduce me to the new person I am, and I'm thankful for that. But I'm just saying, everybody always, this person a rat, this person a rat, No. Let me just say this and I'm going to put it out there. Can't no civilian be no rat. Let's explain that. That everyday person that walk down the street, that work every day, that's not involved in this activity that we agreed to be a pawn in, this activity, this lifestyle. Like, I wasn't mad at the motherfucker go rob a store, go do, the bus driver, something, like, they regular people. Now, and then you got civilians calling people rats. You're not qualified to disrespect people like that in those streets. And then you don't even be knowing the whole thing. And then whatever happened to the paperwork? Nobody giving out paperwork, they just calling everybody a rat. If you notice, you never hear me say nothing about no street politics and nothing. I ain't in nobody's business. I'm not qualified to that. I'm not qualified to call nobody this and call nobody that. I'm not doing none of that. I don't give a fuck about it. That's none of my business. People gotta start minding their business. But this street shit that's going on, stay out of that. To all my nephews out there, I only say what I say. And I only come live in effect with y'all. And I only try to talk to y'all because ain't nobody else gonna talk. These niggas scared. From your biggest artists to the niggas, I don't care. I done been around this country, some of the most dangerous neighborhoods. Just sliding through, and I holler at the young boys, give them some time on the corner. They be loaded too, man. These motherfuckers had them life changers sticking out, and I give it to them. Because that's my duty, that's my responsibility to tell my, and if you one of my nephews, and if you on this joint right now, I'm gonna lay this on you. Neph, figure a way out. Don't leave your baby out there. Don't leave your baby mom out there, because I'm gonna tell you something about my nephews. You know I'm old, I'm 45 now. So I'm OG, I was waiting to be. I can't wait till I get 50. When I turn 50, I'm telling you right now, I'm drinking me an ICF, right? Just for my old heads. Ice Cold 40, OE 800, and I'm smoking me a J. That's the only time I'm sparking the J up.
You gonna smoke with me?
One time. It gotta be regular.
I ain't fucking the smoke.
It gotta be reefer. I'm not smoking that real shit, and it gotta be in top paper.
Well, fuck out of here.
When I turn 50, that's my celebration for my old heads. I always wanted to be an old head when I was young. I'm smoking one J. It's gonna be in top paper, and it only could be the weed with the little. But you remember they used to have the buds? What's some Jones used to be in there?
Seeds.
The seeds. That's the old head shit. And they gotta be in a clear bag. I'm gonna spark one up. But let me tell something to y'all young bloods. Let me say something to you. Stay out here in these streets, young bloods. Let me tell you something. Please stay out here in these streets. Because I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. I done got a lot of phone calls from my nephews over the years. They hit me up. Oh! Y'all young boys be out here. It ain't like us back in the day. We had one or two super bad chicks in the neighborhood. You dudes be getting beautiful young ladies by default. Them little young tenderonis y'all got, I'm telling y'all, don't go to jail because baby lady gonna get them. Because I'm gonna tell you, I always tell dudes, when I was in the penitentiary and I was a young blood knee high to a butterfly, and I was young, and baby lady got my girl, I went crazy. Because what happened to me is, I just didn't hear that baby lady was out there fucking the socks off my tenderoni that I had out there. Baby leg answered the fucking phone when I called from prison. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna play it out for you. This how it happened. I go to the joint, and so back in the day, this how I rock. When you go to the joint, anybody know? When you go to this phone in prison, you got a sock that you put over the phone, you know, so it won't be dirty in there. So I'm waiting now, chilling on the wall, waiting for the phone room. I'll never forget, I was at Dallas Penitentiary, J Block. I was in cell 65 at the time, so I'm chilling, waiting to get on the phone, talking to my tender. I'm like, yeah. So he come out, the boy come out, because there's only 3 phones now. I go throw my sock over the phone. Bam! You know, John. Click. When they click, that means somebody answered, and the operator is operating that thing. You have a collect call from boom, 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 boom. So I'm like, damn, I'm ready to talk to my baby, right? John go through, right? Bang! They answer. So as soon as he click, thank you, enjoy your call. I'm like, what's up, baby? How you doing? He like, no, I ain't gonna say her name. You know it. Like, no, she ain't here. So now, on anything I love, when I heard that Negro answer the phone to my baby crib, because I'm like this, I already heard the stories about Baby Leg. Baby Leg is like the greatest I'm telling you, this nigga, he the most dangerous. He worse than Freddie Cougar. When you hear his name and you in prison, your heart start beating. You start getting scared, start sweating. So as soon as this dude's voice came across that phone, I had an instant heart attack. I died and came back to life. I had an instant heart attack. My shit was like, boom! I caught myself. Luckily, it was the jaw right here to hold me because the phone had a beam. So I'm like, huh? I'm like, hello? Yeah, she ain't hit. And he was just smooth. This nigga was smooth. This nigga was like one of the Romeo Must Die niggas. He was like, yeah, man, she ain't here. So I'm like, I'm thinking he the nigga, like the old head boy that was on motherfucking Dead Presidents. He said some smooth shit to me like, yeah, but listen, man, I'm gonna let her know you called, man. You be cool in there, man. Click. There's no bullshit. That day, I died about 3 times. I died 3 times. That nigga had to listen. Because the only thing I'm thinking about, right? So I go back to the cell, right? I screamed, and I had a visible scream, cry, panic attack. I fell out, did all that shit in less than 2 seconds, right? I got myself together because you can't walk out of that phone room melting about a dame. You think what I'm saying?
Right.
If a motherfucker know you, a dame got you all fucked up, anything can happen. So I'm like, I get my shit together. I'm like this. God, why you doing me like this? I got my shit together, then I had to hit my joint out. You gotta keep your stroll together in the penitentiary. You know what I mean? Had the stroller, had my sock in my hand, you know, some OG shit. I had to slid about it. 65 cell. Cause you gotta tell the guard, hit your cell. Pop! As soon as you hit the cell, I grabbed the towel, threw it on top of the joint. I set it in the motherfucking joint. Baby lady got my baby. Oh my God, baby lady got my baby. Oh, I can't take this shit out. I wanna live. Baby lady hurt my baby. Cause you thinking about this nigga, cause you thinking about the times you had with her. So I'm like, this nigga fucking the socks off her. And then I gotta think about, is he talking to her? Is he talking dirty to her too when he? Cause I know I was the boy that used to be in the crib like this. Don't treat me, cheat me. Yeah. You know what I mean? Don't treat me, cheat. I was being it, so I'm like, is he talking to her? Is she looking him in his eyes? Is she snatching his soul? So now I'm just in there, baby, I can't take this shit. I don't want to live. I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. So now I got to get myself together before the yard come in, because my cellie going to come in. My cellie going to be like, because that's the word you don't want to have a conversation. Because if you had a conversation about baby lady getting your bitch, now a motherfucker gonna joke off you. A motherfucker say some shit out of nowhere. Yeah, man. Baby lady killing her, man. Just for no reason. A nigga fuck with you.
Right.
So these young bloods, and we didn't have these young girls that these young boys got, they looking like supermodels. So these niggas gonna go crazy. For believe it or not, that's why most of these niggas be telling. They don't want to leave Keisha out here with baby lady. A nigga get in that joint. Cause listen, see nowadays you got them hip ass interrogators. You got the motherfuckers that's different. You see what I'm saying? Them niggas come in the joint. You do be sitting there, cuffed to the joint, all that gangster shit. You know they got them cuffed to the joint. Day one nigga, real one. Them niggas gonna walk up beneath because they gonna finesse him. Go right in there. Why was you with him, man? Why was you from where? You from 2030 Diamond? Oh yeah, you know what's the name of them? Yeah, me and them go to school together. You know what's the name of mine? Yeah, we go to school together. Yeah. Nephew, why the fuck would you with him, man? What the fuck was you running around with him for? See, detectives, psychology. They made a familiarity bond. They connected him with something familiar. They mentioned the nigga mom from around that way that he be with. So, yeah, I know, you know Kathy, yeah, I know Miss Nigga get relaxed.